No, you're actually last. Today's the opposite day. Can you hear me, Sammy? Ah, Hey, Rumsky. Good morning. Hey, Bill. Good morning. So, yeah, wait for more people to stroll in. I gotta start going live more and get my name out in the algorithm. Got a couple of updates in she. How's everyone's morning going? Guys saw, thank you. Oh, getting yelled at, cat. I got five in here. Give it a few. See if more people come in, but if not, I'll tell you guys. So the update, the guy uh, Daniel that Jay and I caught, uh, they're gonna take it to trial. Well, he's gonna take it to trial. I think it's a jury trial too, and that won't be until by the sound. I haven't got. They're gonna call me with the date. They're gonna in a little while. But it's gonna be by the sounds of it, it's gonna be sometime during the summer. July or August. June, July, or August. One, I'll find out later and know for sure. And they said they still haven't heard from Jay, which is really, really disappointing. I should have stayed in the other lane, but yeah, they said for the sounds of it, if depending on what happens with Jay, uh, you know, I'll be I should be more than enough of a witness, but obviously it's definitely going to make more of a difference if he comes and shows up. So at least that'll give us a little bit more time to get a hold of him. Because it's not really like him to do that. In the very beginning, he had a great track record of showing up. Yep. Driving stream, driving potty. Hey, what's up, Shifty? No, man, bust the move. People getting on the highway at fucking 30 miles an hour. Whoa. Busting moves. Just glad I didn't have to spend all day there. I looks like the guy we caught looks like he spent some big money on his lawyer. His lawyer looked like he had a drink his nose. was red and swollen. So, what happened last night? Anything crazy out on the YouTube streets? Saw Locksmith had a fairly long stream. Shit. Guys, for a second. You was sleeping. Speaking of sleeping, I go home and probably take a nap. Had to get up extra early today. Can you hear the music? Love it when you tell me big pop. That's crazy. My StreamYard is showing on the screen the road back like backwards for me. It's tripping me out every time I look at it. Hey, what's up, Ryden? I don't know if you heard the update or not, but we're gonna have a trial date in the summer sometime. They're gonna call me a little bit later with a date. No, this is just a non-binding hearing to set a trial date. No, yeah, he didn't take a plea. He's gonna take it to the hoop, which I think is very foolish. This will be a solid slam dunk if we can get, Jay will just tighten up, man. Just hope there's nothing more serious going on that people don't know of. Oh no, he's definitely taking it to trial. And it's kind of crazy that he didn't take a plea because shit's been in court for like almost like 2 years. 2 years. But for how long it's been in court, definitely makes sense. So now that it's taking it to trial. 'Cause if he were to take a plea, it would have been over way sooner. I feel like. But I got to, it's been a while since my bad. I'll correct that later. The flag is that's one thing we don't use out here is construction flaggers. The company's got to pay for a police detail. It's such a fucking scam. So the cops get all this overtime and making stupid money. Even it's overtime every time they do it. Should have done this live when I got home, so I got to play the video of the guy that I'm going to quote for. Yeah, no, anytime there's road work, don't matter if it's on a highway or a side street or whatever, it's always a police detail, and they spend half the time just twiddling their thumbs, not even directing traffic and playing on their phones and shit. I call them out. I'll call them out if I see them just not doing their job. I need to call and figure out what's going on with my car. It has nothing to do. Has nothing to do with the insurance. Well, yeah, the insurance, but every other state, all the construction companies supply their own flaggers and stuff. Comes out of their pay. Comes out of their pay. It's like an actual job. If cops want to do detail, it should be volunteer work. Of course, it is. The flaggers control whether the fucking way people through the construction zone and stuff. They do exactly what the flaggers do. but yet they get paid way more. It's off duty, but they're paid. It's overtime for them. You get paid way more than they would if they were on a regular shift. It's a waste of money. Nah, not here. Maybe out, maybe where you are, but here, a flagger's position, there is no such thing. It's all police work. Comes out of taxpayers, comes out of taxpayers' money. Yeah, and that job doesn't exist in Massachusetts. They're like one of three states that don't use flaggers. Heading home from court. But before I do that, I gotta make a phone call and see what's up with my car. Hey, what's up, 1A player? How's everything going on your end? Player, player. It's hard to entertain, chat, and drive at the same time. I'm good. Just had a non-binding hearing for upcoming to figure out an upcoming trial date for a predator that online predator that me and another kid caught a little ways back. It's finally going through court now. On top of police audits, I do predator exposures. Thank you, sir. Yeah, predator approaches is yep. I'm associated with them. Actually, the guy that I went to court for, me and the kid from Predator Approaches, Massachusetts, fought fought the guy. Well, back up to 10,060. Lost a couple. Been inactive for a little while. Had mad shit going on. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Way too many of them. And I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, the the amount of groups there are. I mean, they're putting a little bit of dent in the problem, but we'll never end it. We need more resources, and judges and DAs need to start taking more cases and recognizing that the groups like ours, though we aren't police, we are reporting actual crimes, and they should, I don't know, they should be willing to take more of the work, more of the cases that come across their desks. But the DAs, they just don't want to prosecute. Ohio is really bad, and they don't touch any cases that are brought in from a group. It has to be done by a police officer, or there has to be an actual victim. Shout out to Alex and Predator poachers, Indiana. I mean, predator hunters, Indiana, and Tommy, Colorado. MD Yeah, there's a bunch of groups. Too many to name, but like I said, wish the DAs would take more of our cases. I shouldn't say they take a fair amount of them, but it has to do with all in the area. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are getting opening their eyes to how bad the situation really is nowadays. Yeah, you got to parents got to do their job too and checking their kids' devices, and instead of being their friend, they got to be a parent. You know, they pay for their phones. You know, check it once a week or whatever it is. Predators are very manipulative, and they'll do anything or say anything not to get themselves in trouble, and they'll convince the kid to not say anything because they'll get in trouble, and it's just a vicious cycle. The parents got to do their part. Yeah, I mean, the guy that we're going to court for, I think he'll. I definitely think he will get some kind of time or something. He's taking it to trial, and that's usually not what they do. They usually take a plea deal. Yeah, especially you think that if they pick a good enough jury, more often than not, they have kids and or a family member that may or may not have been affected in some way or another. So you know, it affects affects them, affects the whole family, and we just hopefully get a good jury. I'm actually gonna end it here. I'm gonna start going live more. I need to start getting back out in the algorithm and start doing more lives and whatnot. Maybe I'll do a live again later and show the catch so everyone's up to date and remember, like, I can show everyone which guy we're going to court for. But it was good seeing you. Everyone else, thanks for joining. Look out for the notifications. Mm, Won't be probably a little bit late. It won't be till a little bit later. So yeah, again, thanks for joining, and I will talk to you guys later. Yeah, you too. Thanks.